So, can someone tell Snoop that the message that he addressed to us is a message that he should probably address to himself 8 years ago? Because he was the first person 8 years ago saying that anybody performing for Donald Trump of color is basically a sellout. Like, they basically a jigaboo, a coon. They just up there performing, in front of massa, if that makes any sense. And I feel like that's crazy because, he like said the shit first. Like he said it. Like nobody else said it for him. He said it. And now 8 years ago, he's doing the very thing that he was preaching against. And that's hypocrisy at its finest. And now he's like hopping on these videos saying that, hey, we need to uplift black men. We need to, not tear down black men. We need to, ease up off him basically because he's a child of God. And any other time, that would be cool. Like any other time I could see that a person could have a change of heart and a change of thought and everything, but that would require the thing that they were thinking about to kind of change or evolve in their thought process. And I don't think Trump has done anything to give him a sense of this is something that he could have a change of heart for. I honestly think that the check came and he saw the numbers and he was just like, yeah. And it's not one of those things where he needed the money. I think it was just out of sheer greed because he wanted the money. Like, he wanted it. He didn't need it, if that makes any sense. But now he's like coming out here saying that, hey, we need to ease up off of black entertainers. We need to, try to uplift black men. And that's cool. That sentiment is cool. But at the same time, like, we can't uplift like bullshit. We can't forget bullshit, and we cannot, as people, and most importantly consumers of hip-hop, like let hypocrisy go unchecked. Even if it is from a person like Snoop Dogg, because Snoop Dogg is a founder, but who would we be if we didn't call out the people for not standing on the principles that they say that they stand on? Like, who would we be? And it wasn't like he needed the money. Like, he doesn't need the money. He did it out of greed. So that's why we're calling him out on it, because for the last 10 years, Snoop has been everywhere. Like, Snoop literally is a brand, and his brand is everywhere. It's in food industry. It's at T-Mobile. Like, you can't turn on the TV and see a commercial and not see Snoop. So you already know Snoop didn't do it for the money. He did it for other reasons, and it has to either be greed or personal favors. But either one, like, you're not standing on the principle that you set yourself. And us as people, we're gonna call that shit out. So you could be a child of God all you want, but at the same time, God is a God of truth, and you can't be a child of God if you don't tell the truth. So there is that.